Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. I'm happy you're here, happy you're watching. So today's video, which you're gonna see this face a lot. I'm batch filming right now, so just forewarned. So this video is actually gonna be about my library haul. The library recently opened up, and I was able to get some titles, and I'm super excited to discuss them with you. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first book I was able to get from my library, I had them order because I needed it. If you've read Seafire by Natalie C. Parker, you understand my dilemma. And so the book they ordered was Still Tide. So this is a sequel to Seafire. If you've not heard of this or you've not read this, this is about an all-girl pirate crew ran by Caledonia. Caledonia's family is killed. Her whole family is killed, and her best friend Pisces just happened to be on an island when it happened, so they live and survive. And so this is all about what happens after they survive, and the details of that. It's so good. It has a warlord in it. It has LGBT rap. I will say the LGBT rap in Seafire, it's kind of, I don't want to say in the background, but it's like a side character. And it's just casually mentioned, which I love. So yeah, but this is the second one. I was able to ask my library. I went in looking for it. I advised the girl at the desk. I was like, hey, you didn't have a book I was looking for. This is it. Do y'all have it in circulation, or do you not? Blah, blah, blah. She's like, oh no, we don't have it, but hold on, I'll order it for you. Put it on hold. And then they got it in on hold. I had to be at work. I texted my wife. My wife wouldn't. She's already at the library, so she asked them, and they let her pick it up and advised her that in November, when the third one comes out, they'll have it too. So I can't wait to get into this and see what happens. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where to put books at this point. Okay. Floor works. The next book I was able to get from the library was The Guest List by Lucy Foley. This is a thriller. I don't know much about it. All I know is these people go to this fancy wedding and someone dies, and it takes it from there. I saw, I can't think of her name now. Her channel's getting hooga with it. I'll tag her below. She read this and absolutely loved it, and I trust her opinion. I've picked up a couple other books that she's read and absolutely loved them, so I picked this up because of her recommendation. The next one I got was a nonfiction, so you want to talk about race. This is, I believe, written by a person of color. Everyone's been reading a lot of race, educational books about race, and so this one I've seen a lot of people reading and raving about it, so I picked it up just because of that. I'm interested to see where it goes. Next book I picked up was also a nonfiction, and that is Fragility by Diego. I could be wrong about that pronunciation. I know that a lot of people, they were reading this back in June or July, and a lot of people said they had a lot of issues for some of the prose and things that are in this book, but they went ahead and read it for that readathon. I couldn't get my hands on it at the time because my library was closed, so I picked it up to try to give it a try. Next, I picked up Lock and Key by, is it James Patterson? Sorry, the sticker's over it. No, Pearson. I'm not sure what the first name is. It's covered. Let me see if it mentions it in here. 1 second, because I don't want to get this name wrong. It really doesn't say. Oh, Ridley Pearson. So this book is all about a family who moves into this house with all these keys. That's all I really know. I have started watching the TV show and absolutely loved it, and realized that it was a book series or a manga. That might be a wholly different one. This might be a wholly different book than I thought it was. Oh yeah, no, this is a totally different book than what I thought it was. I took the word of an 8-year-old. So my little sister saw this on the shelf, thought it was a TV show that we've been watching together and absolutely love. So she picked it up, but it's actually not. It's a spin on a Sherlock Holmes retelling. So if you're into something like that, definitely pick this up. There is a graphic novel for the Lock and Key show. That's where it comes from. But I can't remember off the top of my head who wrote it. I just thought this was the book version of it, but it's not. So I might not be words are not coming easy today. I may not end up reading this, but I did get it from the library as well. Teaches me to do some more checking before I trust the 8-year-old. Next, I picked up Hush Hush by Becca Fitzpatrick. I happen to love this copy. I love the torn, beat upness of it. It seems like a well-loved book. I think I've read this when I was 13, 14, and I was going through books, those when you read books so fast that you don't remember the plot of them. I think I read this. A friend of my wife's was reading it, and my wife said, "Oh, that looks like a really good book." And they were like, "Yeah, it is." Blah blah blah. I was telling her about it. She's like, "Babe, I think you would love it. You should pick it up." So I did. Next, I picked up One of Us is Lying by Karen M. McManus. Excuse me. This one, I know there's a sequel, and everyone was raving about it, and I have not picked it up. I think it's actually a spin on The Breakfast Club, the movie from the 80s, and I think I picked it up once, started reading it, and the library needed it back, so I didn't get the chance to finish it. So I'm hoping to get it read and finished this time around. And then lastly, the last book I picked up from the library is Wicked Saints by Emily A. Duncan. I have hauled this for you guys before from the library. I started reading it, didn't really get into it, and then someone said it was really good and I should give it another try. I don't remember if it was on YouTube or Instagram. I remember somebody DM'd me and said, "That's really good. You should definitely try give it another try." So I am. I know the third one just came out, and everyone seems to rave about it. So I'm definitely going to give it another try. Okay, guys. So I realized as I finished filming my library haul, I missed one. I missed Girl Serpentthorne by the sticker always covers the author on these. Back to the book, Melissa. I'm not even gonna try to say that last name because I know I'm gonna butcher it. I got this one as well. I started this one, so I'm about 24 pages into it. I'm liking it thus far. Yeah, I just want to make sure I added this one in there as well. So there's that. Okay, so editing Destiny here. I realized I left another book out of my library haul. It's been a long week. That is Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I've heard people say that with this one you should start with Assassin's Blade. I've heard people say you should start with Throne of Glass. I have decided I'm going to do it in publication order, which I would start with the Throne of Glass, I believe. I need to double check that. But I also picked this one up from the library. I've not bought this series yet because I didn't know if I was going to like it. If I read the first one and love it, then I'll buy the rest probably. So just wanted to throw that one in there as well. So those are all the books I was able to get from the library. If you have read any of these and have any more recommendations for me, please leave them down below. I'd love to hear it. Yeah, like, subscribe, and share this if you know anybody else who's a book lover. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.